My name is Divine Foundjem. I work for C4 Ecraft. C4 Ecraft is a member of the consultative group of international agricultural research, which actually carry out research on food security, dedicated to reducing poverty, enhancing food and nutrition security, and improving natural resources. I'm based in the Yaoundé office in Cameroon, and I am a graduate from the 2000 to 2009 batch. So actually graduated in 2009. You cannot believe that it's already 15 years that I left IMRD, and I can still see some of my notes passing through my brain, or me using them actually on the field. So maybe it will be interesting that you know what I do in C4 Ecraft. C4 Ecraft is a non-profit science for development research institution, and our principal goal is trying to harness the power of trees and agroforestry landscapes to address current challenges related to deforestation, biodiversity loss, sustainable livelihoods, climate change, food insecurity, and also inequalities. We basically use multidisciplinary approaches to address all these livelihoods and ecosystem challenges. As I said, we actually carry out research using innovative approaches. And if you want to come to me to know specifically what I do in C4 Ecraft, I was recruited as a marketing specialist. Actually, at the time when I was recruited, the whole idea of value chains was very fashionable. So I'm involved in leading marketing research activities in West and Central Africa, across a number of countries in West and Central Africa. So I work on nature-based enterprises, non-timber forest products, but also trying to look at consumer demands related and international trade related to these products. I also provide guidance in this region on monitoring and evaluation, and also impact assessment of all these projects related to agroforestry, forestry, and collective action, also post-harvesting and policies on agroforestry. So I also provide guidance on monitoring and evaluation. I'm also involved in some strategic thinking related to developing markets and products for all of these products in West and Central Africa. And now my work is gradually shifting towards landscape management and governance, and also building stakeholder platforms in order to address conflicts related to the use of natural resources in these landscapes. I also do a lot of networking and partnership, because as a researcher, you have to develop your own projects and be paid. So I also do a lot of networking and partnership to sell what we are doing related to governance and integrated landscape management. As Sten said, as a research institution, we also do a lot of research, and as such, we supervise a lot of graduate students, both MSc and PhD, on all works related to natural resource economics, and also management and policy aspects. So this is basically what I do, and in World Agroforestry in C4 Ecraft. So you may want to know how did the IMRD program help me? I must say that the multidisciplinary nature of the MSc is quite enriching, because as a researcher, you have to be able to know what your colleagues are doing in order to develop the type of projects that are holistic. So I learned a lot as a researcher. The theories that were given to me in the courses were quite useful, and also all aspects related to multiculturalism, the fact that you have to know how to deal with other people coming from different cultures, working in international organization. I learned that, and it's quite enriching, because this is what is helping me to cope and deal with other actors on the field. You may also want to know whether if I did not work for the C4 aircraft, what else would I be doing? I mean, before I was recruited in C4 aircraft, I was lucky to get another job in another CG center. That was the International Potato Center in Mozambique. But I turned that down because I preferred working in my own home country. But I would have loved to do other things like consultancies. Quite a good of my number of my colleagues and friends are into consultancies, mostly on impact evaluation, but also trying to work closely with farmers, developing business plans or developing their strategies. So, I mean, this is what other things that maybe after my career in C4 aircraft, I would like to get involved into. So, I mean, this is in a nutshell the type of things I've been doing, and I must say that the whole issue of networking, social capital, partnership is quite very important. I can remember the seminars that were given in IMRD that helped me a lot to expose expose us to a lot of things, practical things on the field. So I'm advising any potential IMRD students to take advantage of all the programs. You may not use everything, but at least you know that they exist, and it's easy for you to adapt and interact with your colleagues when you know that these things are also useful in harnessing rural development strategies. So thank you very much.